Hello again, this is just going to be a sort of short and random video because I've not actually uploaded in quite a while. The reason being is I've not actually been making videos because, well, I was out walking a couple of weeks ago and I broke my phone to the point where I just could not use it. Like the screen just would not come on and I had to get another phone. So this is just sort of a video because I've not done videos, if you get me. Not only that, this one has a 4K camera, so I kind of want to test that out to see how that looks. Hopefully in the future I'll be uploading in 4K. Suppose it depends on how much storage that takes up. But these knives here are just ones that I've got sort of fairly recently in the last month or two, or I don't know, maybe 3 months at best. These are just some more knives that are going into the collection, and they've not actually been on the channel yet, although a couple of them might have made an appearance on the channel, but I don't think I've spoken about it yet. Specifically, those two Swiss Army knives have possibly been on the channel. The rest of them have not. As you could see there, probably the most exciting thing in this video, well, I suppose that's subjective. This is something I wanted to get from day one. I mean, I was kind of skeptical on it, wondering if it was any good. I like it, but I still feel it's a bit gimmicky. The Leatherman 3P2. I've been using it, I've been carrying it. It's been alright. I'll give you more of my thoughts on that when I actually make a video of it. Now here's one that I've been quite excited. I remember seeing a video on YouTube, I think it was from Case, talking about these knives. They're Vault series. This is the Pocket Hunter. Now my girlfriend actually bought me this as a gift, and it's a lovely little knife, though I did expect it to be quite bigger. If you're familiar with my channel, you know why I'm so excited about that thing. Another one, this is a bit like a Swiss Army knife. This is the Mercury 8 use. It's definitely not as nice or as good as a Swiss Army knife, but it's a nice alternative. I think these are the only two that possibly have made an appearance on the channel. A blue Pioneer Knives and Tools edition, as well as a green SD Classic Knives and Tools edition. I've got a handful of other knives here also. I think this has possibly been on the channel. Boker Plus Rocket. An Opinel number 6 in walnut. That's a lovely little knife. If you want a nice pocket knife for not a lot of money, European made, with a hardwood handle, these Opinels are a good way to go. Good, reliable little pocket knives. And I'm glad to say I've got something of British origin. This is an Arthur Wright pruning knife. Not a lot of money from Heine Haynes. I think these were about 20, I think I paid about £24 for this. And that sharpener came free with that Leatherman, which it was only because someone posted on a Facebook group I actually bought this. These are usually about £150 in the UK for the 3P2. When I bought it, it was 40% off, so I only paid about £85 for it, which is an absolute bargain. Otherwise, I probably just would not have bought it, honestly. I mean, I said I was interested, but to be really honest with you, that's just a glorified Leatherman wingman, and I'll do a comparison at a later date. Like I said, this video really is just kind of a quick hello and telling you why I've not been here. I like to try to upload kind of regularly if possible. I find that kind of keeps the views up and it keeps the subscriptions coming. I mean, that's obviously what this is about. I mean, I like to, share the knives on YouTube as a hobby, and of course the more subscribers, the more viewers, the more people to share the hobby with. I mean, I'm not really getting anything out of this. I mean, these are all my own knives, either that I paid for or was a gift from my girlfriend, because for whatever reason she seems to love buying me knives. I can't complain too much. I think she's probably going to be laughing there in the background. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Hopefully soon, I say soon, I mean once this lockdown is finally done with I'd like to actually get out into the woods with some of my knives, because I'm kind of at the point where I'm thinking, well, there's no point having all these knives if I'm not going to use them. This one, I've actually forgot to speak about this one. This Ontario hunting knife. Now, some of you are just saying, no, that's not a hunting knife, that's just a butcher knife. Yeah, it's a butcher knife. Whatever, does it really matter? They're now selling these as hunting knives. I'm sure they are originally designed as butcher knives, but from what I've gathered, a lot of people in the States were using these as hunting knives because, well, being a butcher knife is good at cutting meat. A lot of people were using these for bushcraft. So Ontario said, okay, let's shorten the blade by 2 inches and throw in a nice leather sheath. And look at that. Made in the USA. 30 quid off Heine Haynes. Absolute bargain. You've got a proper hardwood handle there as well. Beautifully made. It says Old Hickory. I'm fairly convinced this is not Hickory. I could be wrong though, but I don't think that's Hickory. I'm a bit puzzled as to what it might be. Anyway, hope you're not going too crazy during this lockdown. I mean, I personally am really affected by it too much. I mean, I'm not really at any loss, and I mean, I just go out walking as I usually have been. It's funny that, because so many people are quick to criticise you and call you selfish and all this for going for a walk, but what difference does it make? I mean, somehow it's fine to go to the shop and queue beside hundreds of people, that's fine, but if you go off to the walk in the woods by yourself, not interacting with anyone, well, you're suddenly Hitler. I don't understand the theory behind that. I mean, yeah, people have made the argument that, well, you're touching farm gates or that sort of thing. Well, gloves. Gloves is a thing. Wipe the gate down, whatever. Anyway, that's just a really, really quick sort of hello video. I'm still here. I'm still making videos. I'll hopefully make some videos of these knives individually sometime soon. I'm just going to go and hide in the shed for the next few hours because I'm getting fed up sitting in the house. I actually just planted a couple of trees just before I made this video, so that was nice. That was something I was planning on doing for ages. Anyway, I'll see you later.